welcome back to my channel. So it's time for my monthly rundown of new releases this month, April 2024. I can't believe we're nearly at the end of April. This month I haven't managed to get my hands on as many new releases as normal, so I think I have only 6 perfumes here to take you through. I do have detailed videos on these as well as others in the range that go with them, along with hundreds of other videos, so do check out my other content. And if you're a regular here, then do make sure you're subscribed and give the video a thumbs up, that really helps me. And in the description box I'll leave the links to where you can get all these perfumes I talk about, where they're available around the world. And of course you can get my fragrances, Empress, Aphrodite, and my super concentrated soy wax candles on my website, SokiLondon.com. And I do have a voucher code for you guys for my website, which is just Mother's Day. I know it's Mother's Day around the world, even though Mother's Day was in March for UK and Ireland, I think. But it's in May for everywhere else, so you can use that code to get 15% off everything on my website except samples, so you can get your Mother's Day gifts. Cool, so where shall I start? So I think I'm going to start with the new Bronze Goddess. So Estee Lauder, one of their main fragrances is Bronze Goddess. It's been out for a long time, and the original Bronze Goddess, called Bronze Goddess Eau Fraiche, is a really beautiful coconut tropical flower perfume. It smells a little bit like expensive sun cream, immediately takes you to being like on a beach on vacation. There's an eau de parfum version which is heavier, more vanilla-y coconut, and then each year they tend to release a limited edition, and this year it's called Bronze Goddess Flora Verde. It has this really pretty like orange and pink like ribbons or scarves like going across the design of the bottle, which is really cute. And this one is definitely, as it says in the name, floral and green. So you absolutely get the signature Bronze Goddess DNA. That's super refreshing, like sea breeze, tropical flowers. The coconut in here is not as noticeable as in the others. It's more like a coconut milk, like in my Aphrodite. But what you do get is these additional notes of like a little bit more flowers and a little bit more of the sort of green like vegetation of a tropical island. It's definitely the most floral out of all the Bronze Goddess perfumes, so if you do like floral perfumes but you're looking for something for when it's really hot in the summer, this could be a nice option for you. I think this is an eau de toilette. It doesn't say on the bottle. But it's definitely the kind of thing that you would wear during the day in hot weather, maybe keep topping up. Like, it's not meant to be a really heavy, you know, or evening time perfume, but it's definitely Soki approved. I love the Bronze Goddess range, and definitely one to add to your collection if you're a collector of the range, because these do get discontinued and disappear once they're gone each year. We have 3 new ones from Escada, who also release limited edition summer perfumes each year. First up we have Nectar de Costa Rica. And this one, really pretty, fruity, floral fragrance. How gorgeous is the packaging? It really does look just like Costa Rica. I love Costa Rica, I've been twice I think. And this one is like mangoes, pineapple, very fruity tropical cocktail. Kind of a little bit like pina colada-y. Really fun and very fresh, very light. These are eau de toilettes. We then have Brisa Cubana, Cuban Breeze. I've also been to Cuba. Do check out my Soki Travels, my other YouTube channel, if you want to see my travels. I'm trying to go to every country in the world. So this one kind of smells like a mojito. It's got that mint note in, it's got that sugary lime. It does again remind me of like sipping cocktails like in the Caribbean. Really fun, really pretty. These are both just super fun, fruity, summer, light-hearted perfumes. They then appear to have re-released an old fragrance from the 90s called Chiffon Sorbet. Now this is quite different to the other two. This is a violet perfume. Seems to be a lot of violet perfumes coming out the past few years. Violet is quite a powdery floral, a little bit like iris. And it's used in makeup, so things like lipstick, eyeshadow, they kind of smell of violets. And also Parma violets, the sweets, if you've ever had them. I don't know if they're just an English thing or not. But this one is much more like daytime, could be worn in the winter, powdery, feminine fragrance. This could be a good everyday fragrance for work if you like violets. Very affordable when it comes to violet perfumes, definitely, but something very different. And the Chiffon Sorbet, it kind of has on the box, you know, it's got like a sort of lady getting married, I think, or in a white dress anyway. So this feels like much more like pretty, feminine, and doesn't necessarily feel summery or tropical. It's definitely a year-round perfume. So another summery perfume perfume is the new Moschino Toy Pearl. These bottles, of course, are super iconic because they come in this teddy bear shape. This is the 100 ml, it's a really big bottle. And this one first drew my attention when I saw the advert, which is like a mermaid, and they also have the bottle in a shell under the sea. So obviously very similar to the theme of my Aphrodite, where I also did a shell. And I also had like mermaid vibes, though I did do it before Moschino, though I'm not sure they will have copied me. I'm sure they came up with it ages ago. This one definitely aims to recreate that aquatic sea feeling. You've got lots of these like watery aquatic notes, as well as a bit of a saltiness like the sea. It also has quite a few like green notes in here, like the vegetation near the sea, like seaweed, a little bit of woodiness. It feels unisex, feels very light, very fresh, very airy. It's supposed to have a fragrance note in it, which is sand, but I'm pretty sure sand does not have a smell because it's just crushed. Is it silicon dioxide? It's just glass. It's my 16-year-old chemistry coming in there. But yeah, this is definitely kind of like original Moschino Toy 2, which was very light, fresh, citrusy. This is definitely another very fresh, light perfume made for hot summer days. And then lastly, kind of in contrast, in my opinion, is the new Billie Eilish fragrance called Eilish 3. Again, these come in these very iconic bottles with this half head, and you've got this lady's boobs here. And within it is like the perfume bottle. Now this one, very unusual. To me, this actually feels quite like Christmassy. To me, it has a fir tree note in it, which really reminds me of the smell of Christmas trees. It has pink pepper in, so when you first spray it, you get quite a feminine, fresh note. But then you immediately get this balmy fir along with a hint of saffron. So it feels quite different, unusual. It feels very unisex, and it dries down to be quite ambery, but that fir tree note remains throughout. It feels woody, it feels mossy, and it feels almost to me like it has a cinnamony quality, which I think is the saffron mixing with the fir. So it just really reminds me of the smell of Christmas, because like those notes tend to be like around Christmas time, like Christmas candles, things like that. So for me, this feels like very winter perfume. Even the colour of the bottle, this deep red, feels quite festive. I do think it's an unusual perfume and it's quite good. I also liked Eilish 2, which was like a deep ebony wood. So she's definitely going for unusual, different scents with these perfumes, which I really like. And I definitely do think this is very unisex as well. It just feels to me like the wrong time of year for this to come out. Cool, so let me know guys if you've managed to try any of these. What do you think? Which is your favourite? And what new perfumes are you looking forward to that are due to come out? I know that there is a new Flower Bomb that's come out and it's due to arrive with me soon, so hopefully I'll have a review of that for you soon. But let me know what else is coming out. I saw there's a new Elie Saab, I saw there's a new Kate Spade, and I saw that there are new Parfum versions of Versace Bright Crystal and Crystal Noir, but I don't know when those ones are going to be available. It could be months away. But yeah, let me know which ones of these you've tried and you like, and any other new ones you want me to review. But that's it guys, so thanks so much for watching as always, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!